Howdy do, and welcome to Plants vs. Zombies. The first one, the very first one made. You can actually get it on Steam, as a matter of fact, and it's pretty fun. It brings back some memories for me. And we're gonna play through it because not every game necessarily was gonna be like a spoopy horror game with zombies, so I get an excuse to kind of play a zombie game. But a fun zombie game from way back here. Let's create a new one for this adventure. Let's just be us, as we usually are. Of course. This is kind of like for streaming and stuff like that, because I've been streaming it as well a bit too. But let's jump into an actual adventure. And if you've never played this game before, it'll kind of explain itself as it goes. So I'm not gonna get into it too much because I don't want to delay it too much. And I feel like you'll understand it once we actually get into it. So let's just start the adventure. PopCap Games presents Plants vs. Zombies. It's my house. I have a house. Man, when did I could afford a house? So basically what happens is you get one of these plants from up here at the top and you plant it. Nicely done. This is called, you keep on collecting sun, you need to grow it to grow more plants. You have like a thing of sunlight basically, and when it falls, you can use the cost to plant more plants, depending on how many plants you have up here. Eventually zombies are gonna come at your house, but if you have plants, you can stop them. There's gonna be various kinds of plants as well. It's not all just this one plant, and it's a pretty fun game. One side note is the only way I could actually capture this for some reason was on window capture, so that's why it's not full screen. That's why you can see my desktop in the background a bit and stuff like that. So sorry, I guess. I don't know if people will mind necessarily, but yeah. Now, each level has 10 levels or stages within it. Or I guess each stage has 10 levels within it. Here we go. Here's a sunflower. Bloom and Doom Seed Incorporated. Gives you additional sun. So, during the daytime, as you can see here, there is sunlight naturally falling for us to collect to gather plants with. But if you want to get more sun faster, what you do is you take the sunflower and you plant that instead. Now, take it down to 0 because you start with 50, and you want to try and get, you know, your shooters out for the zombies as they come, but we'll see about how that goes. Okay, might as well. The more sunflowers you have, the faster you can grow plants. Basically, you can make like basically a whole back row of like sunflowers constantly spawning sunlight, and that way you can actually just get more plants out faster, because between the falling sunlight and your sunflowers, you'll be able to just get more plants more often. It's pretty fun. At least when it works. Ah, don't like that. So yeah, now there's a naturally falling sun, but then these guys will spit out sun eventually too, and you can just actually get a lot more plants out faster. Some people even go like the whole back row sunflowers, and like the next row's also sunflowers. I think that depends a little bit how things are going. Because because it's a bit tutorial-esque right now, they're kind of being a little bit easier on us and how fast the zombies are actually coming after us. There we go. Now everything has pea shooters. Now what you do is you just plant more. That's the goal at this point. I kind of like the double strat too. Not at first though, like especially because at first you don't really need it. It's not necessary. But once you get to a little bit of the harder variants and levels and stuff like that, if you can, it can be very useful to plant as many sunflowers as you can get down while keeping them protected. Yeah, sorry. Uh-oh. Well. Now, the rate that these come out doesn't really ever increase. It doesn't ever decrease either. So it's kind of like the same sustained thing, which is part of why you want to get them down as fast as possible, because if you get them down near each other, that's when you can reliably be like, oh hey, this one's spitting out sun. They're all about to probably spit out sun together at the same time. So like I said, because this is a tutorial, these stages are going a lot faster than usual. We'll see how long per episode we go for, because I wonder if I should break it up or kind of do like a whole stage per episode. I'm not sure yet. Probably I'll try and do like a whole stages in one go, because there's like enough stages to take up quite a bit. Ah, yes. Cherry bomb blows up all zombies in an area. Ah, there we go. Zombies with cones on their heads. Now, why is that? That is because those cones give them extra protection. So right now, a zombie takes about 10 shots before it goes down, and a pea shooter put in the back here can take it down rather easily before it can get the chance to get close. Cone zombies add like an additional 10 hits on top of that, so you really need multiple pea shooters to deal with those guys, because otherwise they will be able to get to your plants, eat through them, and try and get to your house and get your brains. And I don't know about y'all, I like my brain where it is, even if I don't always use it properly. So I'm going to do my darndest to kind of make sure that that's not going to be a thing that happens. See, like, after 5 hits, the arm falls off, another 5 hits, the head falls off. That's how you kind of know the progress you're making on, like, these standard henchman-esque zombies. There we go. That's why you just want to be constantly getting sun, too, because you need to be able to get as many pea shooters down as possible to take these guys out. There we go. Now every roll has one. Now we can start putting more, because you need at least about 2 to take down cone zombies comfortably. That's basically what I'm getting towards. If you get about 2 down, 2 of them can kind of do it. They can do it to it. They can get the job done. And the reason why you also want to get plants down is because even if you save the gold, like, you can't buy 2 at once. You can only buy 1 at a time, and then this needs to recharge. So even if you have enough, if it's recharging, you can't buy another plant. So that's not good. Ah, there's a cone zombie in the one lane I didn't put the 2 in. Okay. Sure enough, here we go. Getting shot twice as fast. Also why the cherry bomb is there. It's a bit more expensive, but it will blow up everybody in a square radius, no matter how strong and how much stuff they had. They're just done at that point, automatically. That one was getting a little bit close, don't like that. So we'll just get more pea shooters down. The answer is more pea shooters. Why not? You can put as many as you want. Your whole yard is yours to put plants in. And right now we only have like a few plant variants, but like as the game goes on and stuff, there's things you can do if you really need to. Let's have that recharging, because they're probably gonna put a cone down here because I have these guys here instead. It's RNG. So I don't know if that's... I'm saying that because that'd be my luck, not because it's actually what's going to happen. Do need just 1 more sunflower. There we go. Now we can have 3 in all, and then it's all good. Yep. See y'all. Maybe cone zombies actually take even more hits than I thought they did. Well, that's the thing. The more expensive plants are a lot more easier to obtain the more sunflowers you have down. Bloomin' Dude Seam Incorporated. Here's the walnut. Blocks off zombies and protects your other plants. Do we get the whole yard yet? Let's see. See how this is about to go. Yep, now we get the whole yard. So that was tutorial. We're kind of out of tutorial a little bit. I think you maybe get the gist of the game by this point. If you don't, that's fine. There's still more stuff coming, of course. This is level 1 of 4. There's about 10 per stage, I believe. Now, what stops it from getting really repetitive beyond just the plant variants? Well, zombie variants for one, but also there's another thing which we're going to get into in a little bit. About halfway through each of the levels, they usually put some sort of mini game at stage, like this is level 1-4. Level 1-5 usually has some sort of mini game kind of fun going on. Ooh, I need more sunflower or sunlight. These are walls. Basically, what putting these up does is prevent zombies from kind of marching down a specific lane. They have to eat through this first before they can actually get to like your plants and the rest. It's like a wall basically that you're making. They have to tear through first, and they're not necessarily always going to be able to tear through it. So there we go. As a matter of fact, watch. I'll put one right here in case zombies come that way, so I can get into the sunflower down and try to get more sunflowers down the back here, which would be a good idea. Because eventually, yeah, so there's a cone zombie, right? He's going to have to eat through that walnut before he can actually progress now. The walnut's kind of tough. Not invulnerable, but he is kind of tough. And so now, he'll get free shots, basically, at trying to take him out before he even gets past this square. Which is good for us. It's really good for us. So now I have time to also get, like, other shooters out, too. So it's good. He's just munching away. He had a happy face. It's not so much of a happy face anymore. I imagine that would be a very painful experience. I don't blame him. I'm not looking at him like, man, that sucks, but you tough it up. I'm like, no, I wouldn't want to be in your position. Because this isn't even brains. Like, they're after brains, but at the same time, they're not actually, like, at brains yet. But, like, see, he's already dead, basically. He's not going to make it that pretty far. The walnut held out as best it could, and it did a good job. It's a good walnut. And essentially, if you can get a bunch of, you know, depending on the recharge time, certain plants recharge faster than the others, get down as many walnuts as you can in the front here. To just make their zombies' jobs, I should say, a lot harder to get to us. Also, sunflowers. I might try and get more sunflowers down at some point, too. That would probably just be a good idea in the world. Maybe not this stage, though. This stage is actually already almost over, so it probably wouldn't be necessarily. But get to the walnut here, too, because I don't have more cannons in those 2 rows. So, yeah. Let's get the cannon down as fast as possible, because a big wave will come, like, eventually. Yep, now this guy's back. I don't like that. Bon appetit. Double cannons. That's all we really need in life. Let's see if I can get the walnuts replaced. Or I could just save up now for a cherry bomb. Because once this is the final wave, like, there's no more zombies coming after that. So you can kind of just waste everything you're saving at that point on things. Because, like, I mean, why not? Like, this is the last stand for them at this particular stage. So there's really no need to hold back. Let them face your fury. Also, just for the record, walnuts can be placed anywhere. They don't have to be placed out here. It's just the furthest distance to give your plants as much time to shoot them before they kind of get towards you. Let's just do that, though. Yeah. Yeah. You limping away there. Oh, a shovel. Lets you dig up a plant and make room for another plant. So, like, let's say your walnut's looking pretty bad, right? You want to dig it up and replace it with another walnut or something like that, something stronger. You can kind of just use this to dig up plants and kind of do that. Another thing is, like, let's say you wanted to make your second row sunflowers, but you already planted pea shooters. You can dig them up and start planting more sunflowers in case you got the room to do that. Greetings, neighbor. The name's Crazy Dave, but you can just call me Crazy Dave. Listen, I got a surprise for you. But first, I need you to clear your lawn. Use your shovel to dig up those plants. Let the digging commence. Alright, well, here we go. Look. 2, 3. Now what? Oh, goody, now for the surprise. We're going bowling. Here, take this walnut. Why'd I put a walnut in your hand? Because I'm crazy. Now go, bowl me a winner. So the way this works, because we're at the 5th level in between, is it's a minigame level. So in this one, we take these walnuts as they come out here, and we just roll them at the zombies. And we just beat the zombies up. I forgot how much of a banger this song was. Now, they will give you 2 walnuts. There's a standard walnut that we're using right now. Fly forth, my friend. And then there's red ones. Red ones explode in like a 9 square radius around where it impacts. And the thing about those ones is, I would recommend, they're not really showing up, they're not giving me any. I would recommend holding on to those ones if you do get those ones, because the issue then with those ones is mainly that they give you like a few, and if you use them up, you won't have them for like the final wave. You can see at the bottom bar, like a progression bar of where you are in the zombies' attack. So you know when the final wave is coming, and so you know when and where to kind of save your stuff for. They also announce like a big wave of zombies are incoming too. They give you a little bit more of a hint, but you know. Oh, this is endless walnuts, by the way. We don't have to play sunflowers or nothing. This is just ours for free at this point. Just want to let them not get close. They're not giving me any of the red ones, actually. Okay, well, never mind about what I just said. They're not giving me squat all. It's fine. Like, we're gonna... What? There, a single red one, which is why I kind of want to hold on to them, because you see they're being really stingy this go-around about actually giving me them. So fine, hold on to them forever. Dude, they can just store up. They're not gone forever. They come here and they'll stop. The main problem with that, of course, being it'll stop up the treadmill, but if you got that many red ones, then yeah, by all means, fire away. At that point, it doesn't matter as much. It's not that deep. Oh, okay. Well, I might use one so you can see right in the middle here. Watch this. Ready? Pow. The top ones are getting kind of close. I don't like it. There you go. Kind of just boom. Hit multiples if you can. Get out of here. Don't like you. There's the final wave coming. Hey, leave you. So now there's a final wave coming. Now we can just go off. We can just fire away. Let them all have it. Just let them have it. Just boom. Just see ya. Hasta la vista. It's all good. Potato mine. Explodes on combat but takes time to arm itself. So these ones are what kind of lets you actually plant more sunflower seeds faster. At least I was told during stream. Basically what you can do is you plant the sunflower. This bad boy needs time to charge and arm itself after you plant it, but it's also relatively cheap and also lets you be able to kind of put more sunflowers down, because you just put this in the path of a zombie and he'll blow himself up. As long as you put it far enough back, he will go down before, or it will spawn and then take out a zombie well before it actually can reach you. So like, for example, this zombie's coming in the middle. Okay, cool. We'll put that down there and we'll be fine. And we'll just try and get as many sunflowers down as we possibly can now. You can kind of repeat that. The recharge time is a little bit long, but they're relatively inexpensive plants to put down. So it's great, actually. Yep, now it's armed. Now it's all good. Now I can actually focus on getting more shooters out, too, at some point as well. So I want to do this, and just honestly, you can still plant the pea shooters early. Just leave the 2 back rows open. Then, if you want to go the double sunflowers in the back route, is what I would say. Like, you gotta do nothing. He'll blow them up. It's literally covered at this point. And then with that many sunflower seeds, you're just gonna be constantly getting out like pea shooters and stuff, and it's great. But that's what's kind of nice about the potato mine, because it's so relatively inexpensive. It is something that you can kind of reliably get done more often. That with the walnut as well. You put the walnut down, you put this behind it. When they eat through the walnut, guess what? They blow themselves up. It's fun. Ah, here you come. Guess what? We're just gonna put that down, let him arm himself, and kind of just ignore that. Put a cannon down there. There we go. It's a little bit of a wait, yeah, but look how much sunflower is now coming out already. Like it's beautiful. And now he's armed. Even with the cone, like, it won't just blow up the cone, it will blow up the whole zombie. Like, the whole zombie's done for now. That's just how that works. I am not lying. Boom, see? A spud explosion there, if you will. And I do need to get cannons down. More cannons down, too. Let's get a cannon down in that place. But look, the sunflower is now just flowing. And this kind of process, this idea, is actually what makes, forgot about those guys. They can pogo stick over stuff. So you want walnuts down to kind of stop them from doing that kind of bull crap. I'm not a fan of that. But what you can do with this now is get a lot more of the more expensive plants that with like one row you kind of maybe just look at but never really go after, because you're like, nah, that's probably not going to be a thing, most likely. Because, oh, can you, oh, I just realized he got a lot farther than I wanted him to. I didn't like that at all, actually. So we're gonna, now we have enough for a cherry bomb if something really goes south really fast, but like, we just gotta go like this. We can start getting some walnuts out more often. They take time to recharge, but there we go. And then, of course, why not just get more shooters down while we wait for this to charge back up? And that's what I mean. So that's what I mean. Someone on my stream said about the potato mines. I was worried about the arm time. They kind of made me a little bit of a believer, though, because of how fun it is to have this many sunflowers out to actually just be able to reliably get, like, a bunch of stuff. I love it, personally. There we go. 3 shooters in all the rows that we don't have walnuts in. There's another walnut. Thank you. Ah, that's not good. Let's put you here. You can slow down there, old chum. Let's do that too, because I don't want to lose that plant shooter, actually, if I don't have to. Cherry bombs take a while to charge as well. They're expensive, and they don't charge particularly fast. So you see another one down there, so we just make sure you just drop a lot faster than you're dropping. I'm not liking how long it's taking to take you. There we go. Now here, ironically, as much as I like fire, here's one of my favorite plants in the game during daytime. The snow pea. Shoots frozen peas that damage and slow the enemy. Think of it like in League, Rylai's Crystal Scepter, or Frozen Mallet. Probably more, because it's more auto-attack based. Alright, let's get to planting. There's a plant. I have a really nice yard. If there wasn't a zombie apocalypse, this would be a nice yard to stare out through the window as I sit at my desk and don't go outside. And stay indoors anyways, but still look at it and be like, yeah, it is a nice yard if I ever did anything with it. You're coming that way? You think you're coming that way, but you're not coming that way, because that will arm in time, and that will blow you up. Do-do-do-do-do-do. I think these are all clovers and stuff like that, too, so that's pretty nice. I'd say that's a nice yard. I don't have a yard, so I don't have a lot to judge by anyways. Like, I don't, like, what am I gonna say? That's not a nice yard. That's whatever. Yeah, because I really know what that means, right? Who am I? Who am I to judge? Alright, where do I need my next thing down? Well, if I'm gonna give me enough for that, then I'm just do that, and then we'll see. Boop. Walnuts. You kind of want to get walnuts down early, too. There's a debate about that, right? Because, like, if you don't have any pea shooters behind stuff, is it worth getting stuff down early? The answer is yes. Because then they have to still take forever to eat through stuff. So, that's the idea. Right, like in the middle now. It's like, okay, I need a pea shooter in the middle. Guess what? I got a pea shooter in the middle. Let me arm one of y'all while we wait, though. Also, sunflowers. More sunflowers. Get a whole factory of sunflowers in the background and just be like, I'm allergic to flowers. I can never sniff y'all, but if I could, I'd be very proud of what you've done back here. Ah, bottom. I see you. Get a walnut out there. Mess around. Get enough sunflower to just last all through the night as well, as a matter of fact. Nighttime doesn't stand a chance now. Ah, well, that might be a little bit of a problem, though. Yeah, I need you to jump just immediately. So, sorry. You gave me sunflower on your way out. I appreciate it, actually. I really do. That's a real friend right there. Let's get double cannons on that guy. But see how fast, like, it charges now? See, well, not charges, but see how fast we can get stuff out now, I guess is what I'm saying. Because it's like, well... Actually, they got... I don't like how close they got, actually, if I can be frank. Don't like how close they got, actually. Oh, we want ice shooters. I forgot we had ice shooters for some reason. I want to get ice shooters down, as a matter of fact. Ice shooters help deal with the cones, like the stuff like that, because they slow them. So then it's like... They get shot for longer because look at this, ready? Now they're frozen. I'm not used to really having those yet, so I need to pay attention a bit more. But yeah, just as many ice shooters down as we can. That would actually be really good. There we go. And we always get more shooters down, of course, in the front anyways, right? But like in the event of what's going on right now, it's also pretty good. With the big wave that will eventually be coming and all that stuff too. Oh, there's two big waves, by the way. That's a thing that starts happening as well. The zombies start getting more impatient about not having your brain. There we go. Now we got walnuts in all lanes. Bon appetit on nothing, actually. But yeah, they get slowed, and so it makes it a bit... It gives you more time to gun zombies down and stuff. So it's good. It's good stuff. It's good stuff. It's the good stuff. Alright, let's get ice. Ice in all lanes. Now all lanes can have some fun with some ice. Now you can just get down more shooters, period, and it's good. Ah, the middle walnut apparently got eaten. Oh, we've lost another walnut, actually. I don't like that either. I need to replenish the walnut security force right there. I'm gonna need y'all to hold on. Because look how miserable that walnut is. I didn't know I could feel so bad for a walnut, but I know now, and I don't like it. I don't like having to feel these things, but now I do, so thanks. Ah, more pea shooters. Yes, that's all I have right now anyways, and it's fine, but now you're gonna have to deal with it. That's also why you want to get the walnuts up again, too. Like, the pogo guys, they have, like, increased movement speed, and so until you make them jump, which is when they lose the movement speed, they're gonna be pretty fast coming at your stuff, and it's not good. Ah, great. Don't like that. They're eating through everything. Man, 400? I have all this and I don't need it. How about that? Leave my walnuts alone. Please. Ah, top side. I have all this extra sun. Let me just get more cannons. Make it just basically impossible for you to get near me. That's the hope anyways. Oh no, oh wait, walnut, there we go. Oh, that was close. Finally recharged in time. Right, because I still have another 3 rows I could put cannons and stuff and still have the walnuts out in the very front. It's just, well, I'm using a cherry bomb. Like, I have options. That's what this makes me have. It makes me have options. I like options, actually. I really do. Matter of fact, options are fine. I can put more ice shooters down, as a matter of fact, too. I could have another cherry bomb. Let's get just a fresh walnut down up in there. Because that's the thing, walnuts take a while for one zombie to eat through, but as you notice, it's like several zombies coming, especially in the big waves. So they actually will tear through that a lot faster than it might look like they would otherwise. So you want to be kind of careful about that, if you can, because you'll ignore it, and you'll be like, yeah, whatever, and then suddenly like they'll come up and they'll be like, ah, gotcha. It's a bunch of zombies that have just torn through the wall. It's never one zombie, right? A zombie apocalypse is like never scary because it's one zombie. It's because it's multiple zombies. Hordes of zombies, right? Blue and Dude seemed incorporated. Blah, 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 blah. Devours a zombie, but is vulnerable while chewing. So this guy will one-shot any zombie in front of him. He'll just eat it. But while he's chewing it, he's vulnerable to attack. So now we get to choose the plants that we're getting. Cherry bomb. Cherry bomb. That guy's pretty cool, but like he can be eaten while he's eating another zombie because he's like in a cooldown state, and so that can cost you a little bit because then if he gets eaten, it's kind of a little bit of a waste. Not the best thing, but not the worst thing either, I imagine. But it's kind of preference. If you're willing to deal with that, that's fine. I kind of don't tend to. I do like the plant, and it does have its uses in my opinion, but not always. Especially because you kind of want it like as a front line, but you kind of also don't maybe want it as a front line because it can be killed in the front very easily while it's chewing. So there's just a little bit of a back and forth. We gotta decide stuff like that. There we go. Back row complete. Where's the next one coming from? Where's it coming from? Ah, yes, there. Have a cannon. Have a pea shooter, if you will. Where else we got stuff coming from? Because I got another pea shooter I can put down. Actually, you know what? I can put an ice shooter down at this point. Where are you coming from? No, stop, don't. I like the sound effect it makes too, or the noise to basically let you know, hey, this guy got slowed. He's never doing anything else fast in his life again, because that's just the doom and for him now. Ah, okay, we're gonna put another one of you downs. We're gonna try and get more cannons up, especially ice. I want more ice up. Ice as fast as possible. But first, we need to get like shooters in all lanes because you never know. Yeah, there we go. Now you're armed. Good job, Potato Mine. A spudsplosion of fantastical proportions, if I do say so myself. Just getting the ice shooter there because we eventually want cannons in all lanes anyways. So, don't like that. We're going to be doing that because I don't like it. I don't like it at all. That's going to take a while for him to eat through. And when he eats through that, guess what? The potato mine will be waiting for him. And in the meantime, I'm going to be doing this. More sunflower. More cowbell. Needs more cowbell. Absolutely needs more cowbell. Yeah, that's fun. That is actually always pretty fun. Because where do you think you're going, buddies? You thought you was going somewheres is the answer, but you're really not kind of going anywhere anytime soon. Yeah, now he's through, but guess what? The mine's armed, so it doesn't matter. These guys are even harder to defeat than these guys. As you can imagine, for what specific reason, they have that in their head. It makes them very hard to get through in any kind of reasonable fashion, but you can get through them. It's all hope is not lost, right? There we go. Need more cannon. Need more. Well, I need ice in the bottom as well. They don't have to be like, I just, for I guess stylistic sake, do it this way. I don't have to like dig this guy up and be like, ah, cool. Now I need to dig him up and put him back because I need to do the thing with the stuff and the stuff. Now I can just do this, right? Like Cherry Blast. Have some of that. That's not a really big wave. Oh, there's the big wave. I'm like, that wasn't a really big wave. Like, at first, that was one of the smallest, big, massive waves I've ever seen of zombies. I'm just like, yeah. I can try and eat that beforehand, but it's not gonna work. This isn't gonna go the way you think. The Repeater fires 2 Ps at a time. So basically, it costs twice as much as a regular one, but it fires 2 blasts instead of 1, which would be very useful for taking up 1 slot instead of needing 2 slots, right? So, Sunflower, Shooter, Potato Mine, you, Ice Shooters definitely, and the Repeater. Let's give it a try. There we go. Just get that down as fast, just plop it down and let it sit in your yard and smile all day like it has nothing else to do. In the face of a zombie apocalypse, that's one of the best smiles I've ever seen. It's All Might as a flower, basically. I'd say sorry, but I'm not sorry. Okay, have a potato mine. You can come all you want. You can come over for some brains. You're not gonna get some brains. Only dishings you're gonna get served out as defeat, I'm pretty sure at this point. If only I was funny, I could have made a better joke there. But like, on a serious note, one of the things I actually like about this game, like as a game, is actually how chill it is. It's something that's pretty nice and chill to play. If you're having one of those days where you kind of just need something like that to play for whatever reason, right? People will have different stuff that happens in their lives that affect them differently, whatever. You just kind of need maybe more of a chiller game to play. That's one of the things I kind of like about this game. It's not super intensive. It's not super interactive and over the top. It's just kind of, it is what it is, and what it is, it's kind of nice. So, at least in my opinion. Ah, yes. Another potato mine. So that way when a cone head starts coming somewhere, I can kind of take him out a bit easier. There we go. There he is. I told you he was coming. Yep, he was gonna come. He was gonna be coming when he comes. And now we got him covered. Let's get another cannon down. Now everything but this like row over here is handled. So let's put a walnut there to handle that guy. Okay, well there's only just this one zombie, huh? I don't have to do anything else is what you're, yeah, there you are. Come out the woodworks already. Fight for your land, which is my land, but you know what? You if you want brains, because that's what you need to live, you gotta come eventually. I'm gonna preemptively put that there, so when that lane inevitably gets jumped by something, which I know it will, those jumping guys will come eventually, and that's just gonna be very annoying, actually, because I need to get more walnuts out to deal with that. Ah, more ice. Yes, thank you. Thank you very much. That walnut's almost dead, so I put the ice there instead of like down here because they're gonna need the extra help dealing with that guy. I'm pretty sure. Dang, look at all the sunflower. Look at all the sunflower. There's ice, ice. Everyone gets ice. You get ice. You get ice. You get ice. Everyone gets ice, and eventually everyone gets repeaters. You saw how much extra sun we had. Kind of the last level. That's how this kind of works now. I want to get ice in all lanes, and then I can start putting the rest of the shooters down, I should say. There we go. Now we can start like getting everybody else up to par 2. Hasta la vista. Now we get some repeaters up in here. Also, more walnut. We need more walnut up in here. First big wave is approaching. Not good. Not good at all. We have so much sun coming now. It might be good because we can get some repeaters up in here. We'll put you here for now, actually. Bop, bop. Bop, bop. Look at them. Look at them trying. They're trying their best. Their best is not good enough. You have been mistaken. Repeaters actually do charge pretty fast, all things considered. Like, considering how expensive they are and how powerful they are, they do actually not take a long time to charge back up. Like, by the time you get another 200, you probably have enough to actually put up. It's just kind of cool, actually. I actually really do like that. That's not a complaint by any means. They keep rotating which one's tanking the hits. That's not actually good. I don't like that they are smart enough to actually figure out how to do that. Because now, like, they're not really dying. They're not really dying at all. Not really dying. Oh, no, 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 no. No, 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 no. You need to jump now. Because now that bottom part's gotten actually a lot bad. It's actually gotten really bad down there. I do not like that. It's in the repeater. Who's going to blow up the mine? Because whoever doesn't blow up the mine, there we go. You got some extra time now, guys. Oh, jeez. Not yet, actually. Not yet, actually. Jeez, as long as the walnuts are still standing, it's good, though. There we go. We took down one of them. The other two are now back to being just standard zombies, so this will be a lot better than it looks like it will be. Well, that blows up both of them. I thought it just blew up one, which is why I was kind of concerned to begin with. I mean, if that's the case, then, you know, they were good to go. We need to get a lot more just stuff down at this point, though. Ice doesn't stack, by the way. You can have ice out more because you just feel like it, but it doesn't stack. So there's not actually really necessarily a point to having more ice out, by the way. In case you're like, well, what if you stack the ice? Is this like an indefinite kind of a thing? No, not at all. So there's not really a point to it. You can, like I said, you can do it though because maybe aesthetically you like it or whatever, but that actually won't change anything per se. There we go. Let's get another walnut out. Let's get all these sunflowers and give me another repeater. Give me a bunch of repeaters. These guys aren't looking so hot. This guy looks miserable. Let's see if we can help him out. Ah, pole vault. Pole vault all you want. Lose the movement speed. It's all good. Have 2 repeaters to deal with the tin head right there. That's not good. What? Another walnut behind the walnut, just in case. Is that even fair? Is that even legal? Why, yes, it is. Ah, what does this possibly say? Hello, we are about to launch an all-out attack on your Hazuze. Howzy. Sincerely, the zombies. Oh, okay, they can kind of write a little bit and also understand language. So are they really zombies? So this is stage 10. Stage 10 is usually more of this kind of esque thing. We're not bowling again. It's kind of like get stuff and plant it where you can kind of a thing. So it'll give you stuff. I want to save cherry bombs. Kind of the same concept though. Save the cherry bombs. Actually, I'll blow that guy up though, because I don't want that walnut going down if it doesn't have to go down yet. Ah, classic. Classic all lanes trick, so I can't actually repel y'all that easily, can I? Fine. I mean, they're just giving me a bunch of cherry bombs. It's like the reverse of the other one, where I couldn't like pay them to give me stuff. It seems like it's gonna be the thing this go around. I want to say, and I'm not sure. I want to say sunflowers are a thing you can get in this one though, so I don't know how much exactly I want to. I won't put all the walnuts down, but I think I can use the back row for zombies. Or not zombies, sunflowers at some point. Well, never mind. They give me a bunch of walnuts at this point, so I'm just going to go for it. Oh, no one's working on the top guy. Not a single soul. Okay. How about that? How does that work for you? We can double up on the walnuts even. How about that? Yeah, they got through that eventually. They eventually do. That's kind of how that works. Ah, yes, this guy. I guess you can see him in action then. How about that? See, now he's eating that guy just straight up, but now he's vulnerable while he's chewing. You know he's chewing because the arm's hanging out. Once the arm's not hanging out, that's kind of your signal about how that's going. So, Oh, well, there's gonna be a lot of repeaters, so I'm just gonna start putting stuff down. If we get sunflowers, I don't know why we would need sunflowers, actually. Now that I thought about it, it's actually dumb that I thought there were a thing. You won't need them. Like, there should be no reason, actually, to get sunflowers. I just thought of that. That was dumb on my part. So let's get all the repeaters down now. There's more potato mines. Oh, that guy's gonna die. See, now he's done, so you can now eat another one and call that good. Oh, yes, ice. Ice, baby. A huge wave. How huge wave we talking? Because I got this guy. Now we're gonna use these guys, because I mean, like, why the heck not, actually? We'll start filling up these lines now with all kinds of plants, and it's just kind of, it becomes all-out war, which is the idea, but still. Oh, that's a lot of potato mines, actually. Will he jump over this? Actually, yes. Oh, okay. That was something I kind of wasn't sure about, but now I know. Yeah, now he's ready to eat again. It's not like a forever eat kind of a thing, right? So it's like you can put stuff down. It works, it's fine, but get all the spuds down. You're never gonna get back there at this point, and if you do, something's gone horribly wrong. So let's just do this instead. Ooh, they're actually coming back to try and eat that one. Okay. Oh, jeez. I got the cherry bombs, too, so it's not like we're, like, in trouble either, is the funny part. It's like, if worse comes to shove, we're prepared, actually. But come and see if you can try, then, friend. Nope, you can't even eat them, can you? Nope. That won't be a thing you get to be allowed to do in the world. Not a pole vultures today, though. Repeaters, let them have it. Ah, another pole vultures. All pole vultures, like a bajillion pole vultures. That one's dead, though. He just pole vaulted his way into Deathville. Have fun with that. This is what I mean, right? Like, the slows don't stack, but if you want to just to have it, man, that can be fun. He's just eat away now. Ah, I don't like how they stacked up, actually. So I'm gonna do that, because I'm not a fan of that, how they stack that up, actually. They kind of give you enough plants to just kind of fill everything. They're kind of like, here's like the ultimate in-game fantasy, is being able to do this. So here, be able to do this. Now, what we can do, though, is let loose with the bombs. Let loose the dogs of war. Or not. Ooh, okay. Bloom and Doom Seed. Short range spores, or shoot short range spores at the enemy. Evening, Gamrison. Those zombies just won't let up, will they? You'll notice that fighting zombies at night is different than in the day. For one, you won't get any sun falling from the sky. Makes sense, there's no sun at night unless something's gone horribly wrong. You can still get sun from flowers, or sunflowers though. And lucky for you, you've got yourself some puff shrooms. Plant as many of those as you can and you'll be A-O good. That's funny. But yes, now we've moved on into the nighttime phase, in which case we're going to end the episode. So thank you so much for watching Plants vs. Zombies Part 1. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, hit that bell notification, the actual subscribe button. But I don't know which video will be next, we're just going to have to wait and see. So till this time, take care, and enjoy pizza responsibly. Thank you for watching.